afternoon, everybody. Sorry for the late delay. We're here at Rosholt Fairgrounds in Rosholt, Wisconsin for today's CWC South matchup between the Rosholt Hornets and the Pacelli Cardinals. That's a shot rip foul down the line off the bat of Sackman. We'll tell you about the mixer. Jack Weber along with Brendan Retzloff today. As tell you a little bit about the Pacelli starting lineup. Leading off is shortstop Melise Badoon, batting second, third baseman number 7 Asher Jordan. On the move to second, throw to second, not in time, is still on base for Badoon. Batting third is the catcher number 6 Tim Sackman. Batting fourth, pitching today. Why did you turn it? No, that's got to be all the way up, dude. That's got to.
It's really blurry. Like it's really scratchy. I'm fixing it.
Okay, dude, when you turn that down, though, it turns my mic down all the way. When you turn it all the way down there, it's going to turn my mic all the way down to nothing. It's a pop foul. Batting fourth is the pitcher, number 2, Brock Bierencott. Batting fifth is the center fielder, number 3, Peyton Flees. Batting sixth is number 9, the second baseman, Lucas Hammerly. Batting seventh is number 10, the first baseman, Mitch Grover. Batting 8th is the right fielder, Grant Hinker, number 14. And batting 9th is the DH, number 13, Nate Hammerly. And playing left field today for the Cardinals is number 5, Andrew Van Order. That is sent down the line high, calling for it and dropping in foul territory in front of the left fielder, Ben Bennick. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Throw back to second, and that goes into center field. Badoon taking off. He'll go to third. Here's the throw, and now that's off the fence. Boy, are they lucky. If that had gone out of play, that would have been a run. Yeah, here's the thing about the scoreboard. We're kind of having problems with that, so we're just going to kind of update you with the score. We've got the scoreboard right out there in left field, so we'll update you as we go. And there's really nothing else I can say about that. I apologize. We're having some technical difficulties out here. Here's the 3-2. That is sent in the air to left. Ben Bennett coming in shallow, running all the way, and he misplays it. It's going to fall in. Badoon around will come in to score. Going into second is Sackman. They'll take it. It's a run on the courtesy, I think that will be an E7 most likely, on Ben Bennett. So the Cardinals strike first. They lead 1-0 after being shut out against Pittsville in their only conference matchup. And a good start for Pacelli. Pacelli coming off a doubleheader sweep at the hands of La Crosse Aquinas. They fell 6-3 and 10-3. That's skied high. First base side. Calling for it is Ruda. And it's out of play. As I said, we don't have a great look at the first baseline, so if we hear cheering, that means he caught it. If we don't hear cheering, that probably means he didn't catch it. So that's how we're going to judge today. 0-1 on Bierencott. And that's in there for a strike. Good pitch from Lemanchek. Look at the defense for the Hornets. In left field, it's Trent Bembenek. In center field, it is Marcus Cole. Here's the pitch. And Bierencott on the ground to second base. Pesky will throw over, and there are 2 gone. Marcus Cole is in center field. In right field is number 14, Brandon Jankowski. At third base, it is Cody Studzinski. At shortstop, it is Tyler Hintz. At second base, it is Blake Pesky. At first base, it is John Ruda. On the mound is Thomas Lemanchek. And that is sent up the middle and a base hit. In to score is Sackman. It's an RBI single for Peyton Flees, and it's 2-0 Pacelli. As that'll bring on Lucas Hammerly now. One ball and no strikes now on Lucas Hammerly. And behind the mound for the Hornets is number 26, Matthew Ostrowski. As Ostrowski Want to thank you for tuning in. A little background behind the teams. We didn't have time. Pacelli is 1-4 on the year. Again, like I said, coming off a sweep against La Crosse Aquinas over the weekend. Aquinas is a good team. They are currently 0-1 in the CWC South, 5th in the CWC South, ahead of Almond Bancroft. Meanwhile, Rosholt is 2-2, 2-0 in CWC South. They're tied for first right now with Port Edwards, as they lost over the weekend 16-6 to Phelps 3 Lakes. High, taking off down to second, throw not in time. A stolen base for Hammerly. Flees at second. Pacelli already leads 2-0. Here's the 2-1. High, and no, a little high, but it is a strike. Count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hammerly off his foot. That'll be a foul ball. Lemanjek is ready. Here's the 2-2 again. Just a little low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Stevens Point's best choice for auto repair, maintenance, tires is Auto Select. Complete auto repair services, locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. That gets away. That'll be a ball 4. Going to third on the wild pitch is Flees. As Auto Select has got locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. So Mitchell Grover will now bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone. Lemanchek deals right down the middle, and there's a strike to Grover to start out the at-bat. And now they've got Hammerly in a rundown throw to the plate, not in time. Great base running by Flees. He scores, and it's 3-0 Cardinals in the first. Hammerly goes to second. Not exactly the smartest decision made by the Rosholt infield right there. Honestly, I think you let Hammerly go to second. And a big cut and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2. And a big cut and a miss, and the inning is over, but damage done. Pacelli gets 3 runs going to the bottom of the first. Hornets coming up here on Zaleski Sports. Stay tuned.
Are you looking for a great career opportunity with increased income potential and benefits? Come join the local Auto Select team of dedicated auto service professionals. If you're an experienced auto service advisor, technician, or tire lube tech, Auto Select could be a great fit for you. Auto Select's team of dedicated and experienced service advisors exceed expectations for auto repair and service. Auto Select is the area's best kept secret for tires. We even offer free tire rotations every 6,000 miles with every tire purchase. Go to autoselectonline.com for locations near you.
Our layer is cleared so they can't hear us, right?
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof.
You know the drill. You're good.
But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Well, you're actually able to add the score. That's good. Welcome back. 3-0 Pacelli here as the Hornets coming up. We'll tell you about the starting lineup for the home-standing Rosholt Hornets in their black and yellow, much like the Pittsburgh Pirates of the Major League Baseball. Leading off, it's the shortstop, number 8, Tyler Hintz. Batting second, the second baseman, number 21, Blake Pesky. Batting third, the pitcher, number 15, Thomas Lemanchek. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 24, Thomas Bembenek. Batting fifth, number 27, third baseman Cody Studzinski. Batting sixth, number 19, the DH Jacob Trubetowski. Sorry, batting seventh, number 26, the catcher Matt Ostrowski. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 14, Brandon Jankowski. Batting ninth is the first baseman, number 11, John Ruda. And playing center field but not hitting today is number 4, Marcus Cole. Hints ready, and the first offering from Bierencott is just a bit outside. 1 ball and no strikes, as Bob Uecker would say, just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed. Except I hope he doesn't throw 12 straight balls. 1-0. Right down the middle, count even at a ball and a strike. Look at how the Cardinals stack up defensively. Outfield is Andrew Van Order, Peyton Flees, and Grant Hinker. The infield is made up of Asher Jordan, Melise Badoon, Lucas Hammerly, Mitchell Grover. Behind the plate is Sackman, and on the mound is Brock Bierencott. Count even, 2 balls and 1 count even. Count is now 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's a 2-1. And that is a great pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes, although that was very reminiscent of a pitch he called the ball earlier. You should probably be careful. He can probably actually hear me from here. Here's the 2-2. And that's a called strike 3. First strikeout of the day for Bierencott, and there's 1 gone. The Milwaukee Brewers tonight back in action against the Seattle Mariners. Game one last night, 7-3, but victory is a little short-lived as Corbin Burns is injured. They already lost Brandon Woodruff. That is sent foul on the first pitch by the second baseman, Blake Pesky. So that's going to be a little bit of an interesting. Tomorrow, the Milwaukee Bucks will play Game 2 of their series against the Miami Heat after kind of an embarrassing loss in Game 1. High, count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Hopefully Giannis can get back pretty soon, because telling you if they have Giannis, I don't think the Heat have a chance to win that series. Middleton played pretty well, though. 1 ball, 1 strike. High, 2 balls and 1 strike. Pretty nice park, actually, here in Rosholt. A nice area. This is the home of the Portage County Fair. Don't know when that is, because I haven't lived in Portage County that long. Big cut and a miss. Count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Pesky. Here's a 2-2 from Bierencott. Ooh, they'll ask. He checked it. Almost offered, though. They'll ask. He did not go, I should say. The umpires get together. He did not go. Cardinals are coached by Wayne Sankey. And that is a called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Bierencott to start things out. 2 gone here in the first, and that'll bring on the pitcher, number 15, Thomas Lemanchek. As Scott Peterson is the head coach of Rosholt and is backed up by Paul Hammerschmidt and Joe Grigas. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Sorry, I apologize looking at the coaching staff. Bierencott, the 0-1. High, count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. High and outside. Here's the 1-1. Big cut and a miss. And it's 1-2 now on Lemanchek. The 1-2. Just a bit outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes, also a little high. Bierencott, the 2-2. And that is just a bit outside, and now the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Lemanchek. Three-two. And that is outside, so Lemanchek draws a 2-out walk. And that'll bring on the left fielder, number 24, Trent Bembenek. Got time called. And we got a courtesy runner for the pitcher as number 23, Wyatt Lorbecki, will come in to pinch run. Throw back to first, and Lorbecki is back with a dive. So that's one of the most interesting rules, I think, of pro baseball is the new pickoff rule. You can throw back twice, and if you want to throw back a third time, you have to pick the runner off. First offering, and that is in there for a strike on Ben Bennick. Aaron Cott deals the 0-1. Big cut and a miss. Can't even. You know, when I look at the 24, you know who he kind of reminds me of? Pedro Alvarez. Long time. He's kind of got the beard, too. Here's the 0-2. That's a shot, and it's going to ricochet off the glove of Grover. Throw to first, not in time. Good effort there by Lucas Hammerley to try to stick with it, but I'm not really sure what happened. I think that'll be an E3. Kind of like almost at first I thought it hit the runner, but it must have just like ricocheted or just went right through the glove of Grover. It'll most likely be an E3. We'll see how they rule that. And that's in there for a strike. 0-1. Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance, tax, and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. 0-1 fouled off by number 27, third baseman Cody Studzinski. No balls and 2 strikes. Bierencott trying to get out of a jam. The 0-2. And a ground ball to second, fielded by Hammerley. Throw to first, and that's that in the bottom of the first. We've played 1. It's 3-0 Pacelli. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports for the second inning.
This is Monogram, Plover, Wisconsin, feeding America. And these are the people who work here, proud of their jobs and the products they make.
They give me all of the tools that I need to get there. There's always training and different projects that they put me on to help me grow in a different way. These guys are like my second family.
As an athlete, there's one constant that remains the most important aspect of your game: injury prevention. Roberts Physical Therapy now offers the Pineries Running Lab, your one-stop running center focusing on working with runners to prevent injuries and enhance your performance. From running exclusive sports like cross-country and track and field to running inclusive sports like football, basketball, baseball, and soccer, let Roberts Physical Therapy's Pineries Running Lab meet you at the track, your home, or the field and help you prevent injury and keep on running. Call Roberts Physical Therapy with local.
And welcome back, everybody, to Zaleski Sports Baseball, or WIAA Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Brendan Retzloff now on the call here for the even innings of this game, and Jack Weber, he'll be covering the odd innings. And I'll be covering the interview at the end of the game as well here in this one. Up to bat now is Grant Hinker, right fielder for the Cardinals. And the pitch there coming from Lemanchak, a little bit of a strike there. Second pitch up here, fouled off the bat, out of play here. Count will go here to 0-2. 0-2 the count here. 3-0 Pacelli Cardinals on top after a 3-run first inning off of a couple of errors made by Rosholt here in this one. Lemanchak to throw this one. And a swing and a miss. Got him swinging, Lemanchak with the strikeout here on Grant Hinker. So it will be Nate Hammerly, designated hitter, number 13 for Pacelli now, who will round off the starting lineup for Pacelli. Then it will be back to the top of the order with Melise Badoon on deck. Pitch there from Lemanchek, up high, ball one. The pitch from Lemanchek, another swing and a miss. Looks like he's trying to get dealing early after a little bit of a scramble of a first inning from Lemanchek. Going quick off the mound there, ball up high. Ostrowski behind the box playing catcher for Lemanchek here in this one for Rosholt. And the pitch right off the corner, strike. So 2-2 is the count. No runners on base here for Pacelli here in the second inning, and a swing and a miss, another strikeout for Lemanchek. Thomas Lemanchek dealing number 4. Strikeout number 4 this afternoon for Thomas. The sophomore, very tall as well. Very tall figure. You see that in a lot of pitchers. Randy Johnson, as Jack pointed out, throws a little bit of a curve. Caught the corner for a strike one there. As it is Asher Jordan. Or Melise Badoon, excuse me. That one gets popped up out of play. So just like that, 0-2, trying to make it a 1-2-3 inning for Thomas Lemanchek here in this one. The lefty dealing, swing and foul tipped. If he would have missed that one, it would have been a tough out, as he would have been running to first. The pitch. Down low. Just a bit below the knees there for Badoon. The shortstop for Pacelli. It was a very shaky first inning from Rosholt to be in this game. Tries to go back with the curveball. That one's a little too high. So count now even at 2-2 with 2 outs here in the second inning. And this one hammered down the middle, and a diving play. Oh, he dropped it. Cole almost made an amazing play on that one. That would have been something to see. Marcus Cole in center field almost making an outstanding play. Too bad we couldn't get replay here because our technology just isn't high enough.
The idiot running the camera actually moved the
and another ball down the middle. This one's going to get caught here by the shortstop Hintz, and that's going to round up the top of the second inning. We'll bring things to a commercial break. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back. Bottom half of the second inning here on Zaleski Sports. Brendan Retzloff joined alongside Jack Weber for the coverage of this one today on pretty chilly but very sunny Tuesday.
It's a spring day.
Jack pointed out that it is a spring day, and it definitely does feel like one. We are wearing the coats right now, but with being outside and covering this,
It's not snowing.
gotta stay a little warm here. Bierenkot's offer to Trebetowski. A ball outside, second pitch, right down the middle, swing and a miss from Trebetowski. Bierenkot's been dealing early in this one. Got the 2 strikeouts right away, then had a base on balls, and then the next play there would have been a little line out to the first baseman, or second baseman to first base. That pitch a little down low, ball 2, 2-2's the count now on Trebetowski. Trebetowski playing DH here in this one. Definitely has that big guy type figure, and they got him looking. Brock Bierenkot with another K. Number 3 for Brock tonight, or this evening. Another interesting thing about this baseball field, 320 feet over to the left field line, or the left field foul pole. Center field, dead center is 350. So, field playing pretty short for high school baseball. Matt Ostrowski, the catcher, at bat, getting some nice contact on that one, flying it out to the center fielder, and that is Van Order, or Fleas, making the play. So 2 quick outs right away here in the bottom half of the second inning. So it'll be Brandon Rezentowski. Janitowski, excuse me. Brandon's first plate appearance of the day, batting 7th in the order, or 8th in the order, excuse me, right fielder for Rosholt. 0-2 the count. Brock Bierenkot trying to get out of this one very quickly. Pitch a little up high and outside for ball 1. 1-2 the count on Brandon. Brock dealing, throwing, swinging, missing, and that is going to close it here in the bottom half of the second inning. On to the third inning, where I'll pass things back to Jack Weber, and we will be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Welcome back. Top of the third as Tim Sackman ready to lead things off for Pacelli with the Cardinals up 3-0. He fouls up first offering from the man check. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. That's a shot into left center field, and that is going to drop in for a base hit. Big turn around first. Sackman will settle for a single leadoff hit for the Cardinals here in the third inning. You can get your customized uniforms, team shirts, school apparel, and so much more from Meta Custom in Stevens Point. Sports-specific gear, screen printing, plaques, trophies, and custom gift items are all available at Meta Custom. High and 1 ball and no strikes. And don't forget about Heartland Custom Homes. It's Central Wisconsin's premier home builder for 50 years. Heartland Custom Homes in Plover has kept their mission of building better living for you and your family. 1 ball and no strikes on Bierencott. That's in there. Count even. 1 ball and 1 strike on Brock. Bierencott grounded out to second his first time up. One. And Sackman takes off. Throw down to second. Not in time. Stolen base for Sackman. Took off and no chance for Ostrowski to catch him. 2 balls and 1 strike. High. Hitters count now for Bierencott. 3 balls and 1 strike. Manchek responded with a pretty good second inning. Rocky first. Couple errors hurt the Hornets. Throw back to second, and back with a dive is Sackman. For NBA playoff big news, the Sacramento Kings are up 2-0 over the Golden State Warriors. And that's ball 4. So first 2 batters reach after a single and a walk. And runners at second and first with nobody out, as Coach Peterson will come out to talk with Lemanchek. Now we can tell you about a couple more of our sponsors. You know what's really good with a full menu of delicious options? It's the Par 4 Bistro in Wapaka. Me and Brennan know a lot about that place. Perfect for date nights, family night out, or your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro on Highway 54 in Wapaka. And no, it's because we used to work in Wapaka. Me and Brendan did not go on dinner dates to the Par 4 Bistro. Can tell you that. Me and Brendan are friends, but we're not that level of friends. I'm just rambling now. See, this is just... So 2 men on for Peyton Flees. Flees singled and drove in a run his last time up. 1 for 1 today, and he's got a big chance to try to break this one open for Pacelli in the early goings. Meeting is over. Lemanchek ready to step in again. His first offering to Flees is high for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms, with roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock. This 5th-generation potato, that's fouled off. This 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of champion potatoes, and it's currently farming 27,000, that's right, 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. The Reds just signed Hunter Green to a 6-year, $53 million deal. And that's in there for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Flees. I got an update on my MLB app. I didn't just know that off the top of my head. Sometimes when you just read stuff, sometimes you kind of just got to go with the flow with this job. 1-2 to Flees. That is a shot into left center field. Drifting back, all the way back, and that ball is all off the wall. Coming in to score is Sackman. Flying now. They're going to hold Bierencott up. It's an RBI double for Flees, and he just missed it. 4-0 Pacelli. Sackman comes in to score, as that fell right between Bembenek and Cole out in left center field. Boy, was that crushed by Flees. He just missed circling the bases. Now we got a car out in center field. Is he trying to maybe get a winner to hit his car? It's a car out in center field just driving. 1 ball and no strikes now on Lucas Hammerly, who walked his first time up. Still nobody out. 4-0 Pacelli. Runners at second and third. High, 2-0. The wind has actually kind of died down a bit now. That's good. The wind was a little right down the middle. 2 balls and 1 strike. You know, Brendan, maybe it's you. You know, your inning was really quick. Now they're scoring runs. Maybe it's – I've covered Pacelli a couple times this year. Maybe it's just my luck. Who knows? Except the 2 times I've covered them, they've lost. Big cut and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So maybe I'm bad luck. I don't know. Maybe you're good luck.
Bad luck.
I don't know. I think you're good luck.
I think I'm bad luck because this technology's got problems.
The 2-2. Bouncer in the dirt. Full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Hammerly. Hammerly playing second base today. The 3-2. And that is a called strike 3 right down the middle. So a big out for Lemanchek. And that'll bring up Mitchell Grover. Grover struck out his first time up. That is now strikeout number 5 for Lemanchek. And 2 of a third innings. 5 of his 7 outs have come courtesy of the K. Right down the middle, 0-1 on Grover. The 0-1. Just a bit outside. Count even. 1 ball and 1 strike on Grover. Here's the 1-1. Good pitch. Dropped right in there. A little bit of an airbender action on that. Had a bit of a Devin Williams vibe to it. Best news last night was the Brewers did not have to use Devin Williams. 1-2. And a cut and a miss as Grover just got a piece of it. Shouldn't say a cut and a miss, cut and a foul. If he missed it, then he would be out. So I guess I'm wrong in that aspect. And I'm sure you all really care. This is the 1-2. And that bounces, hits the plate. That's going to go to the backstop, and coming in to score is Bierencott. 5-0 Pacelli. I don't think I've really quite seen that. It hit the plate and almost just like had a high arcer. Like it just hit the very front of the plate. It must have had like some space between the plate and the ground or something. Here's the 2-2 to Grover. And he drops it right in there. That's a called strike 3. And there is strikeout number 6. So Grant Hinker will come up. He struck out his last time up. 6 of the 8 outs recorded. First offering from Lemanchek, and Hinker, he offered. That's a swing. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 to Hinker. Outside, count even. 1 ball and 1 strike now on Grant. Hinker 0 for 1 today. Here's the 1-1. Bounces in the dirt, and nice stop there by Ostrowski. Either way, no run scores, so somebody made a good play, whether it was the umpire or the catcher. 2-1. Big cut and a miss. Looking to crush that one all the way to the shed in left field. The 2-2. High and sent foul. And we'll do the 2-2 again. I don't really know where that went. Brendan does. Here's the 2-2. And a bounce in the dirt. Nice stop there by Ostrowski. And the count is full. Pretty good at bat being put here by Hinker. 3-2. Fouled off, and we'll do it again. Here's a 3-2. High and a ball 4. Good at bat there by Hinker. So runners at the corners with 2 outs, and that'll bring on Nate Hammerly. Hammerly also struck out his first time up. Man check and another jam here. First pitch is in there for a strike on Hammerly. Nobody warming up in Rosholt's bullpen right now, so most likely if there is going to be a pitcher, it'll be a defensive substitution. And another nice stop there by Ostrowski. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. I think Ostrowski was frustrated with himself after that one hit the plate and got by him to allow Bierenkot to score. 1-1. Outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1. Down low, and now it's 3-1 on Nate Hammerly. Pacelli has sent 6 batters to the plate in this inning. Here's a 3-1. And that's ball 4. So back-to-back 2-out walks, and the bases are loaded, and back to the top of the order with Melise Badoon. Badoon 1 for 2 today. He's reached on an error and has singled. As now Ostrowski going out there to talk with the man check. So Badoon will get a little bit of a break to prepare himself. As Coach Peterson told me when I was asking for the lineup sheet, this is the Polish Bonanza with the last names on this Rosholt team. That's how the coach described it, the Polish Bonanza. High, 1 ball and no strikes on Badoon. Bases loaded. Pacelli has put 2 runs on the board here in this 3rd inning. Here's the pitch, and that's inside as Badoon turned away. 2 balls and no strikes on Badoon. Big hit to the outfield could make. And generous strike call. A little high, but 2 balls and 1 strike. And a big pitch for Lemanchek. Lemanchek trying to get out of this inning, limiting the damage to just 2. It's 2-1 to Badoon. And Badoon fouls it off, and the count is now even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's going to roll all the way to the batting cage. A batting cage just kind of sitting out there in the middle of the parking lot. 2-2. High. Now the count is full, and you got to know where to put them. But I'll tell you, listen to this crowd. No, I'm not. I got to stop quoting Major League. Full count, 3-2. And that's a called strike 3. And the inning is over. Pacelli gets 2, but they strand them loaded. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd. It is Cardinals 5, Hornets nothing here on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Back here, bottom of the 3rd here in Rosholt. John Ruda ready to lead things off for the Hornets against Brock Bierenkot. You know what's a hidden local gem located in Bancroft that's filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays? That's right, it's Cheese Pleasers. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. And that is just a bit low. 1 ball and no strikes on Ruda, except that was very reminiscent of the pitch he just called Badoon out on. There's a 1-0 from Bierencott, and Ruda squaring for a bunt, and it's low. 2 balls and no strikes on Ruda, the 9-spot hitter, playing first base today, number 11 for the Hornets. 2-0. Low, and now it's a hitter's count for Ruda. 3 balls and no strikes. Here's a 3-0. And that's in there for a strike. The weirdest psychological thing about baseball. You can miss 3 times wildly, and then on a 3-0 pitch, you throw one right down the middle. Never understand it. 3-1. And that is low and outside, so a leadoff walk for Ruda and a base runner for the Hornets. I almost called them the Pirates. Their uniforms look like the Pittsburgh Pirates. I'm sorry. I just want to keep saying Pirates, but it's not right. So runner on, and back to the top of the order with Tyler Hintz, who struck out his first time up. Struck out looking one of the 4 strikeouts for Bierencott so far. 1 ball and no strikes. Throw back to first, and Ruda is back with a dive. And now another throwback, and Ruda back standing this time. One ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Hintz squaring to bunt. Low throw. Sackman down to second, not in time. Stolen base for John Ruda. And a runner at second now with nobody out. As count even, 1 ball and 1 strike on Hintz. 1-1. And couldn't check his swing. Count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes on Hintz. Here's the 1-2 from Bierencott. Line drive down the right field line, tailing, and that's going to get down for a base hit. It's going to roll. From around third comes Ruda. He's going to come in to score. Hintz around second, on his way to third. Here's a throw to third. It's on line, and that hits Hintz. He's safe. It's an RBI triple for Tyler Hintz, and the Hornets are on the board. It is 5-1. Hinker kind of had some problems with that, and that just tailed away from him. So Pesky will come up, who also struck out looking his first time up. And low and outside, ball 1 to Blake Pesky. 5-0 is nothing to really feel like too comfortable about. 5-0 is one of those scores that could change with just a couple runs. All of a sudden, it's 5-3. That's fouled off. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike on Pesky. We got some action in the bullpen. We'll see what that becomes. And that is a called strike 2.
Let's go. Let's get him here, Brock. Come on.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. There is the first out of the inning, and strikeout number 5 for Bierencott. As number 11, as John Ruda, who just came around to score, is warming up in the bullpen right now for Rosholt. As Lemanchek will come up, who walked his first time up, and have a chance to try to drive in a run. Right in there, strike one on Lemanchek. Bierencott looks at the runners, the 0-1. That's in there for a strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2. High and outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And that's a called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts, and there are 2 gone. Yeah, their teammates just called him Shohei Ohtani. I didn't really... It took me a second to get that. First offering is a big cut and a miss at a high pitch from from Studzinski. I'm sorry, Bembenek. Wow, I can't read. Trent Bembenek, number 24, who reached on an error his last time up. That is fouled off. No balls and 2 strikes. Bierencott trying to get out of this inning with just giving up 1 run, which would be pretty good. Except I probably just jinxed him by saying that. Bierencott deals the 0-2. Right down the middle, a called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts. And the inning is over. Rosholt gets 1, but that's it. We've played 3. We're going to the 4th. 5-1 Pacelli on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
And welcome back to Rosholt, Wisconsin here for the top of the 4th inning here on Zaleski Sports. Brendan Retzloff joined alongside Jack Weber after a very entertaining 3rd inning that we saw from both of these sides. A lot of work being done in the 3rd inning there by Peyton Flees with a 1 RBI double in this one. And one of the bigger hits of this game, actually. And then in the bottom half of the inning, it was all work done there by Tyler Hintz with an RBI triple. And after that hit, it was back-to-back strikeouts from Brock Bierencott, doing some outstanding work as Lemanchek back on the mound here for the 4th inning after a little bit of a struggle giving up 2 runs. And he did get a very lucky third called strike to end the top half of the inning with the bases loaded. But now it's Asher Jordan here at the plate for the Cardinals. 1-1 the count. 5-1's the score. And foul tip. Strike 2 to Asher, the 3rd baseman for the Cardinals. Lemanchek denies the pitch and accepts this one. We'll see what he brings out. High and outside. Ball 3. Full count now. 2-2 is the count. I've been looking at the scoreboard that is directly across from me, and that will make it ball 3. Low and outside. Now it's a full count. Asher ready for the pitch, and he puts this one right between 3rd and shortstop for a base hit. So Asher Jordan with a base hit to start things out here in the top half of the 4th inning for Pacelli. And that will lead on Tim Sackman, the catcher for Pacelli here in this one. 5-1's our score. And Lemanchek almost caught Jordan sleeping as he threw that one to Ruda. Ruda almost made the play. Ruda was getting warmed up in the bullpen, trying to steal second, and he does easily. So Asher Jordan using the speed and the advantage of, or taking advantage of Ostrowski, a smaller built catcher. Tough to get that arm strength up to get the ball there quickly to second. Lemanchek very high and inside. Pacelli does not like that one. Lemanchek dealing a strike. So 2-1. Now the count on the catcher. And that one, a little bit of a change on that one, foul tip. 2-2. And a little bit of a pickle, but the ball gets away into center field. And this one is going to be easy for Asher Jordan as he scores and brings one home to make it 6-1 Pacelli. My phone there. I'll do an ad read. Today's game is brought to you by Fleet Farm. Head into Fleet Farm and get a big savings on the Milwaukee tools. Check out their selection of toolkits and tool storage options and save up to $200. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. So after a really big miscue on the mound there by Lemanchek, a strikeout right away there on Tim Sackman. Swinging. Tim Sackman swinging a miss on that strikeout. And we'll see there's a meeting there on the mound, and that's going to do it for today's day on the mound for Thomas Lemanchek, a.k.a. Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, that was the saying. Very interesting one. So now getting warmed up to pitch here for Rosholt is going to be number 8, Tyler Hintz, the one who had the triple in this one. The triple that went down the right field line. And with the tough spot of where our camera is, we weren't able to really get a good shot or capture of that moment. But while Tyler Hintz is warming up, we'll run a few sponsors from today's game. Robert's Physical Therapy. Running can be hard on your body, whether you're training for marathons, competitive runs, or just for daily exercise. Turn to Robert's Physical Therapy to keep moving and get moving and enjoy life on the run. Robert's Physical Therapy with locations in Amherst, Plainfield, and Wisconsin Rapids. Also by Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you today. And we thank our game day sponsors of U.S. Bank of Stevens Point, Pizza Ranch Plover, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Arbuckles, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. And this one is high, deep, and caught at the warning track for Bembenek. And yeah, one of the people in the audience, or one of the fans, said the darn humidity out there. The 50 degrees of a little bit of a northeasterly wind, I would say. Ball down low there from Hintz. Wouldn't have been a great way to get into the game for Tyler Hintz to give up a home run right away. Brock Bierenkot hit one deep. That's for sure. Just not enough oomph on the baseball. If it was maybe 5-6 degrees warmer, that might have got out of the park. Tyler Hintz, the pitch, another one down low. Hintz just really needs to calm down a little bit. He didn't get too much time to warm up, but the junior seems like his pace was a little off. We'll see if he can get back on track here. 3-0 hitters count, and that's a strike down low. And another one. That one was a pretty slow pitch, but it worked nonetheless. Not really sure what Peyton Fleas was looking for. Peyton Fleas in this one. 2 for 2 with a single and double. And this one goes right off of Hintz. Or no, that's not Hintz. We'll see who is playing shortstop now, or second, or shortstop now. Ruda. So very interesting. Ruda was in the bullpen during the last half of the inning, but now he's playing short. And then Jack, you said Lemanchek was first base. So Lucas Hammerly now at the plate. 0 for 1 today with a walk. Got a check here on Peyton Fleas as he reached on that error from Ruda. And he's running. And Ostrowski's throw not in time. Pacelli really taking advantage of Ostrowski. And there's just nothing that they can really do about it since he's smaller and you just can't get the ball there. Strike right down the middle there. 1-2 the count now on Lucas Hammerly. And Hammerly hits this one right over to Pesky. Back to Lemanchek. And that will do it here for the top half of the 4th inning. We'll take things down to commercial break. You are watching high school baseball here on Zaleski Sports. I'm telling the truth.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect.
And welcome back. Bottom half, 4th inning here on Zaleski Sports. Our score 6-1, Pacelli on top after scoring yet another run here in the top half of the 4th. And now leading things off is number 22. Oh, Cody Zidzinski. Looked like a 22 on the uniform. And I just can't help it either. They do look like Pittsburgh Pirate uniforms. Bierencott, 1-1. Now he's got the pitcher's count. Studzinski staying calm here in the batter's box. And that's one high and inside, well inside. Scaring off the batter a little bit with that one. And Bierencott Down the middle it goes. Going to be a tough play from second. Over from the shortstop. Nice play for the out, for out number 1. That is Melise Badoon making a nice play, cutting there through to second base and throw that one. I think that was the only play that Pacelli could have really made. I think if Hammerly would have been able to field that one, he would have had to throw it across his body, which would have just been too tough. Now it's on to the designated hitter and Jacob Trebetowski. And as Jack mentioned about the Polish Fest, the Polish Bonanza. Yes, as he mentioned that, it really reminded me of the time I've been working in Amherst. I covered a lot of Amherst sports, and you got a lot of ski last names. Central Wisconsin just might be the area for the Polish. And this one high and inside from Bierenkot. 2-2, even count. Bierenkot's really pitching a really solid game here this afternoon. Full count. And a swing and a miss. Brock Bierenkot with yet another one. I believe that's number 8. 8 strikeouts. And now it'll be Matt Ostrowski popping this one up out of play. Ostrowski in this one. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Over to center field. And this one, this might go into center field as well. A tough play here. And the center fielder does make a play. And that is Fleas making that out. So that's going to round it out here for the 4th inning. On to the 5th inning where Jack will take over. Once again, our score 6-1. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
I do, because otherwise it's going to pick up all the background. Top of the 5th inning here in Rosholt. 6-1, Pacelli, Mitch Grover ready to lead things off for the Cardinals. Grover 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. First offering is high from Hintz. As the wind, as soon as I said the wind was starting to die down, that's when it picked up again. So 1-0, and that is fouled off by Grover. Hard to believe we're back to wearing hats after last week's weather. Here's the 1-1 from Hintz. And a big cut and a miss. 1-2 now on Grover. The 1-2. That is shot foul, and we'll do it again. Kelton Opper is standing in the on-deck circle for Pacelli, so he will hit in the spot of Grant Hinker. And I believe Coach Sankey also said that he will go to right field next inning. So 1-2. And a cut. He went around, and they'll throw over to first, and in time. And there's a strikeout. So here is Kelton Opper, number 8 for the Cardinals. Standing in for his first at-bat of the day against Hintz. Hintz first offering. Big cut and a miss by Opper. 0-1 on Kelton. Here's the 0-1. No balls and 2 strikes. The umpire likes that low strike call. The 0-2 to Opper. And just a bit low. That was pretty reminiscent of the last pitch that he just called a strike, but 1 ball and 2 strikes on Opper. The 1-2. And down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That was a little low. Here's the 2-2. Pop foul off the bat of Opper, and we'll do it again. For Pacelli fans, Cardinals are next in action on Thursday. They are home versus Almond Bancroft at Buckle Park. We'll see if that happens. We are scheduled for rain tomorrow and Thursday. 2-2. On the ground and right to Lemanchek. Lemanchek will flip it, and no, he'll take it himself, and that's 3 unassisted, and there are 2 gone. And for Rosholt fans, the Hornets are next in action also on Thursday. They are on the road at Port Edwards. So 2 gone, and that'll bring on Nate Hammerly. 0 for 1 with a walk today. High, 1 ball and no strikes on Nate. Phelps Dairy is located at the Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy is a family-friendly experience serving your favorite cheeses, ice creams, meat, and more. All grown right here in central Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy is open Monday through Saturday and 24/7 on Facebook. Here's the 1-1. In there, called strike. Mare Water Corporation is a family-run business that has been treating water for 72 years. They offer servicing your current water system, new systems for rent and for purchase, and so much more, leaving you and your family left with clean water. Learn more at marewater.com. Popped up in foul territory, drifting back, and that'll go out of play. So we'll do it again. 1 ball and still 1-2 on Nate Hammerly. Pacelli scored 3 runs in the first. They got 2 in the third and 1 in the fourth. Here's the 1-2. And a big cut and a miss, and they'll apply the tag, and the inning is over. Scoreless inning for Hintz. He picks up 2 strikeouts. No runners left. We are going to the bottom of the 5th. It's 6-1 Pacelli here on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to provide athletic training services to Pacelli athletes. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. And Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Brandon Jankowski ready to lead things off for Rosholt here in the bottom of the 5th inning as he takes one down in the dirt, 1 ball and no strikes. Brock Bierencott pitching a very good game today. 8 strikeouts and just 1 run allowed. 1-0. That's a shot on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly by Badoon. Throw across is in time. Good stretch by Grover to keep his foot on the bag. And there's 1 gone here in the 5th. 6-3 on the putout. And that'll bring up number 11, John Ruda, who walked his first time up, the shortstop. Pacelli trying to go to 2-4 on the year. Down low and outside, 1 ball and no strikes on Ruda. As we said, Pacelli started the year off with a loss at Adams Friendship, then won big cut and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Last week they responded with a win on Monday against Wautoma, but then they got shut out on Thursday in Pittsville, and then were swept over the weekend by La Crosse Aquinas. A little bit high, 2 balls and 1 strike. After not losing a single conference game last year, they are 0-1 currently in their conference after, again, being shut out by Pittsville. 2-1. High, 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's a 3-1 from Bierencott. And that's inside, so Ruda with his 2nd walk of the day. And the Hornets have a base runner with 1 gone. As Tyler Hintz will come up, he tripled his last time up. Actually, the only base hit of the day for Rosholt. All their other base runners have come courtesy of a walk, or there was 1 error. Throw back to first, and Ruda back standing. Been a couple close calls on home runs. Peyton Fleas just missed one. Brock Bierencott also just missed one. It died on the track. His first offering to Hintz is just a bit outside. 1 ball and no strikes. You know, Hintz, I think of the hockey player, Rupe Hintz. Plays for the Dallas Stars. At least I think that's who that's who he last played for. I don't know. Brendan doesn't know. Brendan doesn't really seem to take me as a hockey fan. 1-0, right down the middle. There's the pitch down, throw to second, safe. Oh, wow. He tagged him before he got there, but I guess he's safe. Okay, all right. So count is even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Yikes. If you ever wanted a case for video review, there's your case right there. 2 balls and 1 strike because that's down low.
When I edit the film, I'll see what it looks like.
Yeah, I guess. It's hard to tell, but it certainly looked like they tagged him before he got there. Here's a 2-1. That's a called strike 2. And now they're going to throw it, and now he's going to third, and Ruda caught Bierencott napping a bit. So count is even, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Hintz. Runner at third. Here's the 2-2. And that is fouled off, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Outside, and the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Hintz. Yeah, that's kind of when you want to pick him off. I don't really know what that man's doing at third. And sent. He either looks like he's trying to get a job with Michael Jackson or an aerobics video. Here's a 3-2. High, and that's ball 4. As they look back, Ruda, they don't want to have a repeat of what happened the last at bat, so Back-to-back walks, and now Coach Sankey on his way out. We'll see what this meeting entails. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. They are your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. And you can also turn your house into a home and shop home furniture. Find many top brands of beds, sectionals, recliners, sofas, and so much more, all at a family-owned store discount. Shop home furniture on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids, and they also have a location on Post Road in Plover. As meeting on the mound is over, and beer and cot will continue. So runners at the corners now, and Blake Pesky will come up. 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts, 1 looking and 1 swinging. And honestly, if Hintz is going to try to steal second here. Down low, good block by Sackman. 1 ball and no strikes. Pesky playing second today for the Hornets, and that's in there for a strike. Can't even see. It was going to happen eventually. Count even 1-1. We approach 6 o'clock here in Rosholt, and high and outside, throw down to second, not in time, and Ruda's going to come in to score. I'm not really sure what the idea was behind that. Hintz goes to second base, a stolen base at 6-2. I don't really understand. I'll keep my mouth shut. I got the Pacelli coaching staff right down below me, so I'm not being paid to coach. I'm being paid to commentate. Here's the 2-1. That's popped up. Might have room. Sackman near the dugout calling for it, and he makes the catch. So 2 gone now, as Thomas Lemanchek will come to bat. Lemanchek 0 for 1 today with a strikeout and a walk. NBA action tonight, I believe, is Knicks, Cavs, Suns, Clippers. What else? And then for strike. And Celtics, Hawks? Celtics, Hawks, I think, is the other one. All those series, Knicks up 1-0, Clippers up 1-0, and Celtics up 1-0. And 1 high and outside. Yesterday, I believe, was just Golden State, Sacramento, and Philadelphia, Brooklyn. Both those series at 2-0. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes on the man check. Barincott trying to get out of this inning with just giving up 1. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off, and Lemanchek will stay alive for another pitch. As you mentioned, Brendan, it's not a huge field here. It's kind of almost a Little League feel to it. 1-2. Outside. Count even 2 balls and 2 strikes. I don't think I've ever seen somebody get excited by the number 2 that much. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. The inning is over. Rosholt gets 1, but that's it. We are going to the 6th. It is 6-2 Pacelli back here on Zaleski Sports after this.
To me, the perfect run is when things start to get tough and I'm trying to keep my pace going and I hit this moment where I just quit thinking about what I'm doing. I've heard surgeons mention that as well, that during their best surgeries, you're kind of in just a pure flow. You know, my goal with patients is to try to help them get back to doing what they want to be doing.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Welcome back to high school baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Today's game is presented by Farner Asphalt. Find your new career with Farner Asphalt, now hiring for laborers, truck drivers, and equipment operators with year-round benefits. Must be 18 to apply. Learn more and apply today at farnerasphalt.com. And right off the bat here from Nate Hammerly, flying that one out. Badoon flew that one out over to the center fielder. So a quick out right away for Hintz. And Hintz throwing a slow one down inside for a strike. So Asher Jordan making his 4th appearance of today's game already, and we're only in the 6th inning. 1 for 3 is Asher with a single in the 4th. Both runs for Rosholt have all came through John Ruda, and both off of walks and stolen bases. 2-1 the count, and a slow roller. 1-2. The wind has calmed down a little bit, but I really don't want to jinx it.
Well, you just did.
We'll see what happens. And this one's high to Asher. Evens up the count at 2-2. Tyler Hintz follows this one off. And a little bit of a miscue of a throw there from the Pacelli third baseman coach to Hintz as it goes across the field. And this one a bit high from Hintz. Making it a full count now. 6-2 the score here in this one. Top half of the 6th. This one looks like it might drop down low, and it... Did he catch it? Did he catch that? A basket catch there. Made by Bemenbeck, I think. Was that him?
Bembenek. Yes, that is him.
An impressive catch nonetheless. Caught both Jack and I off guard. It looked like it was going to drop. Quick speed out there in left field. And a little bit of a chat from Ostrowski and Hintz here as Tim Sackman will now make another appearance. And a pitch down low. Low and outside for ball 1. And this one called for a strike. Really nice that we have the sun out today. No snow. You never know what weather you're going to get in the state of Wisconsin. being a very avid golfer myself, got a couple of rounds in until the snow came, and this one hit right down past third base into left field. A base hit here coming from Tim Sackman, his second of the afternoon. So Pacelli with a run on first with 2 away. As Brock Bierencott at bat, his last appearance, almost hit one out of here. Ball is stopped dead at the warning track. Bebenik is making a few plays out there at left field this afternoon. And it looks like he's taken off. And an easy stolen base for Tim Sackman. Just not even an opportunity to throw it to second from Matt Ostrowski. So Bierencott now has an RBI opportunity. 1-1 the count. And backing off. Is Hintz. Hintz resets. And this one way down low. And taking off over to third. And this one almost got by. Could have been dangerous there as Ruda backing up. Stasinski there at third base. So Tim Sackman now at third. Bierencott, 2-1 the count. Make it 3-1. Got the hitter's count now with 2 outs. We'll see what Hintz does here. Bierencott down the third baseline. Making the play, Stasinski over to first to get out number 3. And that will close the top half here of inning number 6 onto the bottom half with high school baseball here on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
And we are back for the bottom of inning number 6 here on Zaleski Sports. Today's game is presented by Delta Dental. Delta Dental in Stevens Point is hiring for multiple positions. Join a growing company with great compensation, excellent benefits, room for growth, and a new facility right here in Stevens Point. Learn more at deltadentalwisconsin.com. And by Stone Innovations. Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen setup within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. From your new kitchen and your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. I actually drove by Stone Innovations today. First time down in Plover. In that area at least. Checked out an apartment with another friend, tried to help him find something. Pretty nice area. But new pitcher on the mound now for Pacelli. As Benenbeck here popping it up into foul territory, almost making the play. It was Asher Jordan. If Jordan could have got there a half second or a little bit earlier, would have been able to make the play. Jordan. Pitch looked like it had a little bit of a slider spin to it. 6-2 is our score. Benenbeck. Liner over to the shortstop. Making the play, but dropping it is Glover, which will result in Benenbeck safe at first. So a new hitter here for Rosholt. It's going to be number 22. Brett Richter. Brett Richter, his first appearance, looks like he's going to squirt a bunt, pulling it back, as that one is low for a ball. 1-0, the count. Rosholt still has a little bit of time to make that comeback, only down by 4 runs. And I think no lead in high school baseball is really safe.
You're on my team. There, Glasser. Usually if you're down 2-0 on my high school team.
And Richter squaring a bunt again, pulling back. Ball a little high. Asher Jordan. A strike on the inside corner. The top right shelf. Two and one the count. And a swing and a miss. 2-2. All even. With Benbenek at first base. We'll see if he tries to take off. And he does. As I say, it popped up. Benbenek has to get back. And it's going to be a double play.
Oh, that sucks, doesn't it,
And Richter not happy with the result on that one, as 2 outs are made. Try to do the hit and run, and it came to bite them. So now it's Jacob Trabotowski, the designated hitter at the plate. And now no one's on base for Rosholt with 2 outs here in the bottom half. And a swing and a miss. Really got his hands tied up there. Really nice pitch there from Asher Jordan. And another swing and a miss. So from 2-0 all the way to 2-2. Try to close out the 6th inning here. Jordan's pitch. Down low. Full count. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Asher Jordan closing that one out after a pretty big double play there previously. So 6-2 is our score. Entering the 7th inning, we'll pass things on to Jack here after this commercial break. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Are you looking for a great career opportunity with increased income potential and benefits? Come join the local Auto Select team of dedicated auto service professionals. If you're an experienced auto service advisor, technician, or tire lube tech, Auto Select could be a great fit for you. Auto Select's team of dedicated and experienced service advisors exceed expectations for auto repair and service. Auto Select is the area's best kept secret for tires. We even offer free tire rotations every 6,000 miles with every tire purchase. Go to AutoSelectOnline.com for locations near you.
Peyton Fleas ready to lead things off here in the top half of the 7th inning here on Zaleski Sports. Find your new career. Delta Dental in Stevens Point is hiring for multiple positions. Join a growing company with great compensation, excellent benefits, room for growth, and a new facility right here in Stevens Point. Learn more at deltadental.wi.com. Point Gourmet Sodas, handcrafted with 100% real sugar and is available in a variety of flavors. Enjoy today. Handcrafted to stand apart. Point Premium Sodas are a treat for all. Find them at a retailer near you. Hintz's first offering is high. 1 ball and no strikes now on Peyton Fleas. Peyton Fleas 1 for 2 today. He has single, double, and reached on an error. That's a shot on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly by Studzinski. Throw is in time. Nice play by Lemanchek at first. And there's one gone. 5-3 on the putout. And that'll bring up Lucas Hammerly. Lucas Hammerly I apologize, is 0 for 2 today with a walk, a strikeout, and a ground out. First offering. Hammerly on the ground to second. Drifting over is Pesky, and he throws in time. 1 pitch, 1 out. And there are 2 gone now. 4-3 on the putout, and that'll bring up Mitchell Grover, who is 0 for 3 today. Been a tough day for Mitchell at the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. 6-2. Pacelli did the majority of their scoring in the early innings. Bounces in the dirt, 1 ball and no strikes on Grover. Every time I say Grover, I keep thinking I might see a blue monster from Sesame Street. I don't know why. Or President Grover Cleveland. 1-0. That's a ground ball to short. Fielded cleanly by Ruda, and the inning is over. Quick inning for Hintz. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for Rosholt. We'll be back here on Zaleski Sports for the conclusion of this one.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
This is Monogram, Plover, Wisconsin, feeding America. And these are the people who work here, proud of their jobs and the products they make.
They give me all of the tools that I need to get there. There's always training and different projects that they put me on to help me grow in a different way. These guys are like my second family.
Bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance for Rosholt. As Asher Jordan back out for another inning of work, and he deals a ball to the leadoff hitter, the catcher, Matt Ostrowski. Ostrowski is 0 for 2 today with 2 flyouts to center field. 2 balls and no strikes. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. 2 balls and 1 strike now on Ostrowski. High, 2 balls and 2 strikes. I'm sorry, 3 balls and 1 strike. Jordan down the count, 3-1. And he bounces one in the dirt. It's a leadoff walk. And Ostrowski will reach. We have a new hitter for Rosholt, number 14, Brendan Jankowski. And we got a courtesy runner, number 20, Mason Bembenek will pinch run for Ostrowski if this game should somehow go to extras. Jankowski. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not a pinch hitter. That's the guy on the lineup. Why did I think he was a pinch? I don't know. Why did I think he was a pinch hitter? That makes no sense.
When you said Brandon, I thought you said Brendan. So then I was like, oh, there's a different dude.
Sorry, it is Brandon. I said Brendan, didn't I? 1 ball and no strikes on Jankowski. And that's in there. Count even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Big cut. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Asher could use a ground ball right here. One, 2 to Bembenek, and that hit him. Yikes. Sorry, Jankowski, I apologize. There's a Bembenek out on the bases. So runners at second and first with nobody out. And John Ruda, the only man that can really seem to figure out Pacelli pitching, has scored both runs, first offering. And a big cut and a foul by Ruda. Pacelli needs a win. They don't want to try to drop to 1-5. Not a good way to start the year if that would happen. Runners at second and first. Nobody out. 0-1 on Ruda. Jordan ready and deals. And that's in there. A called strike 2 on Ruda. Ruda ready. The 0-2 from Jordan. And that's in the air to left center field. Coming in and making the catch is Opper. Throw back to second. Not in time. So 1 gone, and that is the first time John Ruda has been retired today. He flies out to left. So 1 gone, and back to the top of the order with Tyler Hintz, who has the only hit today for Rosholt. And popped foul down the first base line. No balls and 1 strike on Hintz. Hintz has struck out, walked, and tripled today. 0-1. And that is in there for a strike. High strike call. Jordan ahead in the count, 0-2. Here it is. And that is fouled off the foot of Hintz. So we will do the 0-2 again. Jordan ready, the 0-2. Just a bit outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Hintz. You got to be careful here, because if you somehow end up letting Hintz reach, the tying run will come to the plate. It's 1-2. High, and the count is now even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jordan looks back at the runner, the 0-2, the 2-2, and that's a called strike 3 right down the middle. Tell you what, Hintz knew it. So 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Blake Pesky. A little momentum for Rosholt to start the inning. They had a walk and then a hit batsman, but it's been a good job by Jordan to contain it. Just a bit high, 1 ball and no strikes. It's about been the only thing inconsistent tonight. It's been the strike zone. It's been a little inconsistent. Jordan ready. Here's the 1-0. Inside, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, all right, throw him a chair here. Throw him a chair. Come on. Hey.
Jordan throws back to first, and back with a dive is Jankowski. Here's the 2-0. High, and it's 3 balls and no strikes now on Pesky. And now you're kind of playing a little bit of a dangerous game. And the question is, do you just... Here's a 3-0. And that's in there for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike now on Pesky. Here's a 3-1. And just a bit high, and the tying run will come to the plate, and Thomas Lemanchek here for the Hornets. And some stats news. Shohei Ohtani hit a home run in his first at-bat in New York City. It left the bat at 116.7 miles per hour. You know, the funny thing is they make those comments. They're the only ones that think that's funny. So bases loaded. Meeting at the mound is over. And Thomas Lemanchek will come up. 0 for 2 with a walk today. Has struck out twice. First pitch. And that's popped up. Might have a play. Jordan coming, calling over. He's got it! And the Cardinals win it. Jordan gets himself into and out of trouble, and the Cardinals win their second game of the year. They beat Rosholt 6-2. As coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy Postgame Show, sponsored by, well, Nasonville and Brendan Retzloff. Nasonville Dairy, you can get your fresh cheese curds made daily in Marshfield or in Curtis or anytime at NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll be back with the interview with coach and player. Final score, Pacelli 6, Rosholt 2. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Nasonville Dairy Postgame Show. Brendan Retzloff joined alongside Wayne Sankey, head coach of Pacelli Cardinals, and Peyton Flees, player of the game. But we'll start out with you, Coach. In this game, you guys scored early. What was the key to getting those runs early?
I think we were patient at the plate, and our guys did a nice job of getting on base, and we stole a lot of bases today, took advantage with our running game. And got ahead early, and that was nice to give Brock a little bit of a breather. And that was, that's Brock's first time out this year. We haven't had a chance to see him pitch yet, and he did a nice job for us.
Yeah, only giving up 2 runs in this one for Brock, and as well as Mr. Jordan. He played pretty amazing out there, closing early. Things got a little scary towards the end. What were the words that you gave to him at towards the end of it?
Just when you go out to the mound, you just try to give him a little break, a little breather, tell him to relax a little bit. I tell him no matter what, the guy that's up, that's the guy we want to get because you can't change that. So, and he came in and he threw one pitch and did a job. And it was just getting kids to relax and not make the moment bigger than it really is and throw strikes.
And I thought you did a really great job at doing that because, the game closed out very quickly right after that meeting. So congratulations, Coach. 2-4. Keep going.
All right.
So
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Join alongside now Peyton Flees. Peyton, you had a huge double in this one, RBI double. But beyond all of that, how was the pitching performance in this one and the defense that your team could do to hold Rosholt only down to 2?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty solid compared to some of our past games, and errors kind of held us back, so it was a lot better this game.
Yeah, and if you want to describe that moment of that RBI double for me, what's the best way you could put it?
It was pretty awesome. Felt pretty good.
And with that, I'll put you in the highlight house, Peyton, and camera's up there. You're good. You say your name in the house.
I'm Peyton Fleece, and I'm in the house.
Great game, dude. Thank you. All right, folks, so that's going to do it here in Rosholt, Wisconsin, here at the Fairgrounds. Pacelli taking this one home 6-2 over Rosholt. Brendan Retzloff joined alongside Jack Weber. We will see you guys next time. Have a great night, everybody.